my second day of explorations and third day in Chicago. I started the day by going to the post office to mail some postcards to my family and friends and boyfriend in the States. I gotta be careful because obviously the stamps are gonna be different. The post office I went to was really not well rated, and in the end I had a really great service. Everything went smoothly. I was happy that I could mail, some Chicago postcards. Then I think I went back to my hostel, worked a bit, and then got ready to meet up with two of my patrons in Chicago, Michael and Michelle. They've been supporting me for quite some time, and we decided to meet up at Giordano's for a deep dish pizza. That was already planned for a couple of days already, even like weeks. So the night before, as you saw in the last video, I went to Giordano's with one of the girls I met at my hostel. That was not, that was spontaneous. So it was not in the end my first time going to Giordano's, but I was glad I could try another one. The first time I tried the normal one, like the basic one, and I think that one was, I don't remember, but it was good. Then we had plans to go to the Art Institute of Chicago, so this is what we did. If you remember, I mentioned my city pass on my last video, and on my first Chicago video. Last video was a Dunkin' opening in France. The city pass allows you to go to 5 places in Chicago, so I used it for the Art of Institute this time, and it is a big place. I was shocked at how big it was. But it was really interesting. They had so much money. I was actually pretty surprised at their collection. Happy because it's probably one of my favorite artists, and it's a huge place, easy to get lost. Definitely take a map. Michael and Michelle had been there before, so they kind of knew their way around, and it was just really cool. We stayed a couple of hours. It is definitely not enough to go through the whole thing, but it was enough for us. Then getting out of the Art of Institute, Michael and Michelle wanted to bring me to a Russian tea time, I believe. Just such sweet people. They've been supporting me for quite some time now on Patreon, and they were the one, treating me so well and buying me lunch and all that, but they would not let me pay, and just, were extremely kind of spoiled me, and then it's just such kindness and sweetness. But so yeah, we were going to this Russian tea time when I noticed this Route 66 sign saying "Begin here." And I was like, oh my God, I'm like right where Route 66 begins. And, I've been to Arizona, San Diego, Illinois. So I've been through Route 66 along its way. But I'm pretty sure Santa Monica I went there, so I was not at the end here signed, but I've been there. So I was like, now it's the beginning, so it was spontaneous. I was like, oh my God, it's there. But it made me really happy. So the Russian tea time is kind of like a block away from there, and it was so elegant, such an elegant place, and it was delicious. Tried some tea, obviously, with a little bit of little snacks. it was just a lovely time being able to hang out with Michael and Michelle, get to know each other, and now they're friends. So this is the best part of the internet, I think, being able to meet people and then, you know, they become friends and you can keep in touch thanks to the, you know, the internet. And I think it's, I'm very lucky, you know, I've made all of my friends now that I have, beside one childhood friend, I've met them all through FrenchTastic, and they're such precious people to me, and they mean a lot to me, and I'm so grateful that I could met them through FrenchTastic, and Michael and Michelle are now part of this group of precious friends, so I just think it's amazing. After that, it was kind of getting cloudy, but we still decided to keep exploring, and they brought me to the river walk. And even if it was cloudy, let me tell you, I was in awe with all the buildings, because, you know, you really get close to the buildings, and it was really cool. So we walked along. It was cloudy, as you can see on the pictures, but just stay tuned, because on the Sunday morning, I took a riverboat, and it was a gorgeous day, and you're gonna be like, wow, of the videos I took. It was amazing, so just stay tuned. Anyway, after maybe an hour or something like that, it started raining on us, and it was kind of the end of the day, so Michael and Michelle left me, and I think I went back to my hostel and worked on the Saturday video, because it was a Friday, so yeah, definitely on the Saturday video. And that's it. It was a really, really nice day hanging out with new friends and patrons. You know, very, very grateful for your support, my patron. Like I said in a recent post on Patreon, it would not be, you know, this whole adventure would not be possible without them, without you guys. So thank you so much for your support. Definitely grateful you are here, and yeah, just extremely grateful that I could meet two of them, that they could become my friends. So it was a great day of explorations too. I'm glad I visited the Art of Institute and saw the river walk. Did not hear about the Russian tea time at all, so that was a good discovery. Definitely need to go back next time I'm in Chicago. Yeah, that was Friday, and I was leaving on Monday night, so I still have 2 days and a half of explorations that you'll see in other videos coming up. But yeah, riverboat is coming up. That was probably one of my favorite thing I did in Chicago. It was pretty amazing. I did more stuff, so stay tuned. You'll see that in the next videos. Probably a couple of them. Thank you so much again to Michael and Michelle for welcoming me in Chicago, treating me so well. Just did too much. I really feel bad that I couldn't even pay for like the Russian tea time. I mean, American kindness, always so welcoming. It was really nice hanging out with you too, and you know, I mean, we discussed about a lot of things, America in general, kind of what's going on in life, and that's always so great for me, you know, to be able to talk directly to people living in a country, getting to know more about its people, the country itself, kind of, yeah, what's going on. So it was, what's the word? I want to say fascinating. It was more like, yeah, interesting. There's a word for that. That's a thing you guys stole from us. Probably a French word. It was a great day, and I was just, you know, I get lonely more and more when I travel by myself. Before it was like, you know, like not a problem traveling by myself. I'm a lone wolf. I love doing things by myself in general in my life. I'd rather be by myself most of the time. But when I travel, it gets lonely. It's been more and more lonely when I'm by myself, not hanging out with my friends or my boyfriend. And Chicago really felt lonely as I stayed, I stayed at a hostel, so I should not have felt lonely, but I don't know. It was a bit hard, to be honest. I think it was also hard because I just, left my boyfriend. We spent a couple of days in South Carolina, and it was perfect. And I was all by myself in this big city. So hanging out with Michael and Michelle really lifted my spirits up. I think that's the expression, lift your spirits, right? So I felt a lot better after this day, and the weekend was much easier for me mentally. So thank you so much, Michael and Michelle, for that. And I cannot wait to come back and see you again. Michael recently texted me that a couple of places I should definitely check out on my next trip. A zoo, arboretum, a couple of museums, a lot of hiking trails apparently. So I cannot wait to come back and see that. But for now, stay tuned for the rest of my explorations in Chicago. So yeah, the weekend, and I do believe I did something on Monday too before hopping on my flight. So yeah, you'll see that next week probably. So stay tuned, and thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. There's a special Chicago playlist. Usually it goes in the Illinois playlist I made on YouTube, but Chicago is a big city, third most populated city. So I made a playlist for this one, so you can find it on YouTube or on my website in the USA little section. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye. I created a website for you to go through my explorations in a different way. You can check it out. The link is in the description box down below. Everything is ordered in categories and in countries too. As you can see, there is a Canada page with all of my trips to Quebec and Montreal, day in Toronto, my trip around Glacier National Park. In the USA folder, you can find every state I've been to so far. It is updated each time a video is out on my channel, so you can check this out. And if you're interested in knowing a bit more about my country or Europe in general, I did a couple of videos about them. There's also a couple of chat videos, interviews about food, obviously a Mustang page, and also a page dedicated to all of the documentaries I made about World War II, the museums, the cemeteries around France, Verdun, Normandy, and such. So please check it out. And you can also find the link to my Patreon, my Facebook page, my Buy Me a Baguette website, and also my merch if you want to check it out.